Come on, come on. Get in there. Get in. Oh, shh. I'll have some of that. Oh, it's a nice mirror. Go on then. Go on. Well, you catch me on a Sunday now. It's the 2nd of September, I believe, and this is a new one. I'm at Bay Lakes in France. Solo trip. I opted for Peg 4. Basically because there's a group of 4 lads who wanted to fish together over the opposite bank. I'll show you. That's them over there. So they're fishing in 6, 7, 8 and 9. There's nobody in 10. Apparently the fish are holding up there in a moment, so we need to get across there and sort something out. Get them out, throw a bar of soap in there or something. But anyway, yeah, so it's the 2nd of September, solo trip, Peg 4, Bay Lakes. So we've got a week ahead of us. Set up yesterday, found a couple of spots. There's a plateau sort of over there, not very far out. Goes up from 5 foot up to 6, 6.5. So it's a little spot, so I'll put that in there. And then I found a lovely little bar. Cool. I don't know, 90 yards out, and it goes from 7 foot up to 5, and it's well, it's like that basically. So gravel. I'll put the camera down there, and it's pucker. So I've got one on the edge as it goes from 7 up to 5. I'm right on the edge there, and then about a rod length further on from that I've got the other rod. So they're all on the spot at the moment. Bait station. Yeah, so what's happened? Basically, last night around about 10:30 I had a superb take on the middle rod, which is on the edge of the drop off, and I managed, after a rugged fight, I had to come through a couple of weed beds, a 5202 comment, absolutely immaculate. Obviously it was dark, and yeah, I'll show you that footage now. Bit of a unit, this one. There we go, 52.2. It's a welcome sight. First one for Bay Lakes. First night as well, sorry. To the other side as well. Beautiful condition. What a scrap this was as well. Hell of a fight, this one. There we go, she's behaving. There we go. So there you go then, that's the footage of the common, and what I'll do is I'll keep you updated of what's going on. I'll run through rigs and rules, etc. and stuff like that. But yeah, here we are, just having some breakfast, and I'm just going to chill now, so yeah. Right, I'll quickly run through the setup that I'm using. It's all in accordance with the Bay Lakes rules. It's a tubing only complex, so basically that means there's no fused leaders, lead core or leadless leaders, or naked line. It's got to be tubing. And Lenny, the bailiff, recommended sort of like a minimum of 400 to 500. I'm actually using 660. I'm using the quarter nano tungsten tubing, and it comes in lengths of 2 meters, and I'm actually splitting that into 3, so that's about 660 that I'm using, or slightly under 640, something rather long. And that's in conjunction with a quarter sleeve, which pokes into the tubing, and I'm using a barbed hook, a micro barbed hook. Again, it's a barbed hook or micro barbed hooked complex, no barbless. And I'm using a wide gate X size 2, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm using the SLK wafters, and the X, the size 2X, sits on the bottom perfectly, and the wafter just works over the top. So that's basically it. I actually run through the rig itself at a later stage, but that gives you an indication. Also, the complex is boilie only, but you can use particle and pellet, but it's got to be the complex is particle and pellet. You cannot bring your own. The particle is a mixture of maize and wheat, and the pellets themselves are 8 mils. They're Aller 8 mil bests, and they're good, actually, really good pellet. And I got through, I think I got through 40 kilos of pellet when I was at this particular trip. But yeah, so there you go. That's the setup and some of the basic rules. Right, there's kingfishers just flew past there. You catch them on a Sunday evening now. Give you an indication of what sort of day we've had. Look at that. That's where we're at. So it's another beautiful evening. It's cooled off right now, but it's been up in the 30s again today, so it's been, well, slow to say the least. But starting to move about a bit now. They started to bosh, so we've just seen another one bosh, probably 30-40 yards away from where I'm fishing. Which brings me on to the next point. Where am I fishing? So it's around about 95 yards out. Look at that. Oh, I missed it. It's a kingfisher landed on my rods, which is always a good omen. So yeah, I'm fishing about 95 yards out, and it goes from 7 foot up to 5, and it's gravel. It's like a gravel bar that goes along. I was fishing 2 rods on that, and one on a lump that I found to my left. However, now I've put all 3 rods on that bar tonight, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, after that lovely 50 pounder and 52.2 last night, and I put in some footage of that, and also the when it was released, so hopefully that come out all right. Yeah, so now it's just chilling. All my ducks in a row, as I said. So I'm using a bottom bait SLK wafter, and as I said before, I'm using 12s, 15s, 18s and 22s, and then soaking them in some bait soak, and yeah, just going for that, pellets and a little bit of maize. But yeah, so there we go. Just pan that around again. There we go. There's a resident koi pute. I think he's going to know his day's number, because Lenny the bailiff, I think, is going to get his shotgun out tonight. That's what they do. That thing is like a horse. It's huge. So they are the koi pute, which are resident around here. Okay, well, that's about it for the minute. And like I said, I'll keep you posted. Hopefully we'll have a bit of a productive night. Got a good feeling about this. Feeling it tonight. Spots are there or thereabouts. But yeah. Righto, it's now Monday evening. I had a pretty eventful night last night. I had 3 fish out. The first one was about 8:30 at night, and that was a 3508 mirror. Again, it's all in the night. I think not all the bites are at night. I don't think anyone in lakes had a daytime bite at the moment. So I'll show you that now. It's 3508. I'll show you that footage now. Right, okay, this is a 35.8. This is taking on the new spot I just put tonight, actually, right next to the other ones. There we go. A nice mirror, 35.8. So yeah, I talked about the spots later on, but yeah, just after dark this one went, so good, I'm happy with that. Let's get her back now. Get back on the spots. Righto, so there you go, that was a nice 35.8 mirror. That was followed promptly around about 11 o'clock that evening, and it was a £40.3 common. And again, I've got footage of that, and again, it's all at night, so so bear with me. But here's footage of the £40.3. This is a nice common. I think it might be a high 30, this one. £40.3. First 40. Let's have a quick look at this. Right, this one went £40.3 common. It's the second of tonight. Hopefully she's good. £40.3. Hope you can see that all right in the light. Do the other side and then I'll put her back. Put it back now. And then I think it was round about 1:15 in the morning, I had a 40, no, cancel that, I had a 3708, 37 and a half common again, which I didn't photograph because all my camera lights were all playing up, etc, etc. So anyway, cut long story short, so it was 3 fish last night, and I didn't actually get to sleep till about 3 o'clock in the morning. So what I've done today is, I'll just show you. It's going to probably be blowing now because it's blowing a hoolie in this corner. Yep, so there you go. So yeah, basically what it was, where I had a spot on my left hand rod, I found a lump that come up. Not a lot was happening off that, so what I've done, I've put my left hand rod straight out on the margin where it goes from 7 up to 5, put it right on there. I had 2 fish off that last night, so that was a good move. So what's new? Not a lot else. Bloody scorching again, another 30-degree day, but I'll show you what the baits I'm using. So here we go. So we've got in there, got SLKs, DNA SLKs, 12s, 15s, 18s and 22s, and that's the house pellet, which is soaked in beta stim and spod syrup, SLK spod syrup. And obviously then you've got the maize, which I'm just putting a small cupful basically over the top of the baits when I send it out. The reason being is just to give it a bit of colour. This little gadget here is well handy. This is from the same people who are bringing out the new bait thrower. It is a liquid dispenser. So basically when I put my bait in, and my weight go there, I come across and my rigger go there, fill up with pellet, then boilies, and then some. And basically what happens is when the hopper drops, it just lifts and empties the contents, which is hydro spod syrup. So yeah, so there we go. I think it's time for a beer actually. That's all ready for this evening. So I'm all prepped, and yeah, there we go. So yeah, fortunately the boys over the back haven't had anything. One had a catfish, didn't even know there's catfish in it, but apparently there is. One had a catfish, another guy had a bream, which isn't ideal. So that's in 6, 7. Dead opposite me is 8, where Karen was fishing. That's how old it is, look. And it's about 6 o'clock in the evening now. And there we go, that's 9. Nobody's in 10, which is down the bottom end. Right, catch me on a Tuesday morning. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's gonna be a 34 degrees, I reckon. I'll let you have a look. Yeah, it's 10:30 at the moment. It's probably up in the mid-20s already. But there's a nice breeze blowing into me, which is very welcome. And apparently it's going to be blowing up this neck of the woods for the next 2 or 3 days. They were boshing last night. I was awake till about 4, and they were boshing all down that end. But yeah, I had another 30 last night. 37.4 common. I noticed, I don't know if you can see that, but it's actually slicking up over my spot on the left hand rod, so hopefully they'll something to transpire. But nobody's had a daytime bite yet. It's all been at night. So far, let me have a look. So we started off, as I said, with the 52 common, and that was a welcome surprise, especially on the first evening. Then Sunday morning, Sunday evening, I had a 3508 followed by a 4003. First one was a mirror, second one was a common. And then Monday at 1:15 in the morning, I had another common of 37. And this morning, as I said, my right hand rod This one there. That went off, and again that was another 3704 common, and I've got footage of that which I'll show you now. Right, I'm not quite sure what time it is, but I think it's probably early hours in the morning. This is a rather respectable comment of 37.4. Another cracking looking fish, this one. 37.4. There we go. Welcome to prize, the first one of the evening. And yeah, hopefully a few more to come. Alright, I'm not going to muck around, I'm just going to put it straight back. I'll see if I can get some water shots of it going. I'll tell you what I might do the other side actually. See if she's behaving. There we go. So even putting a show on for her with her dorsal. 37.4. Hell of a fight this one did. I thought it was a lot bigger, but she fought for herself. Bless. I'll let it go now. Yeah, so that's the view that we've got this evening. It's absolutely beautiful this time of evening. Obviously got a little bit of a breeze coming through, but after 34 days it's just, wow, it's scorching. The poor bloke's over the back bank again, full sun pretty much all day. So anyway, where are we? So obviously daytimes is a little bit quiet, so I put the drone up today. Later on this afternoon went to wind debated, although it's clear skies we had a bit of a breeze coming through, but I didn't want to put up, so I put the drone up and yeah, took some footage, and lo and behold I actually came across a massive shoal of fish just on the surface, and are down towards 2, which is Adam, and 3, which is his mate next door. So I couldn't actually download the video from the drone footage, although I've saved it and I'll show you that now. As you can see, they're all parked out in front of Adam. Now Adam, pretty much like me yesterday, he just pulled his rods in and rested the swim. He put his rods out at 4 o'clock, and by 6 o'clock he popped round earlier on. By 6 o'clock he had 2 runs. He had a 53 and a 30 something as well, so oh, well done. So anyway, that's it. So he's on 5 fish, I'm on 5 fish, and yeah, they're moving about a bit hopefully now. So, and also I think it's Ronnie, I think his name is, down in 1. He had a 53 this morning, which is his PB, and I believe he's had another one as well this evening. So that's good. As I said, they start moving around. I'm not holding up much hope until darkness comes. As I said, I'm plucking them off here and there, but all my bites are during the evening, unless the wind keeps blowing up this wind. I think what's happening is we're all down in 10 in the corner, and the wind's whipping up this way all day, and it takes a day or two for them to move up. I think what they're doing is they've come out from the corner, they've moved up towards Adam in 2, and they gradually make their way up here, but we'll see. But yeah, we're fingers crossed. All the baits are out. I've put the bait out on all 3 rods now. What I've done is, as it goes up from 7 foot up and across, I've parked it sort of like round about here, 5-6 yards away from the edge. What I've done, I brought it right close to the edge now on all 3 rods, so they're right on the edge. Because I noticed last night when I sent the bait out in the dark on the sounder, they were right on the edge. So I've parked them all on there, and yeah, we'll see what happens this evening. But yeah, it's another balmy evening, and I'll keep you posted. So hopefully we'll have another couple of shots for you this evening. But it's like all these fisheries this time of year and that lot. I think they just gradually build momentum during the week. Once you get the baits going and your spot's rocking, I think you build on it. So yeah. Anyway, well, that's it for the minute. I'll keep you posted. Rightio. It's a mirror. I think it's probably a 30 something mirror. But let's have a look, see what she weighs. I'll turn the head torch off in a sec. She's a bit lively. Bigger than what I thought it was. A lot bigger than what I thought it was. I thought it was a 30. 46.8. 46.8. That's mad. You never said that. Take was like a bream. Just the bobbin went up and it stayed there. It didn't even take it out of the clip. Didn't even take it out of the clip. So I'll put this in the water and get the video back out there. Rightio. Absolute bizarre take, this one. It just went up to the bobbin, beep beep, hit the top of the butt, nothing, and deep deep, didn't take it out of the clip, dropped back, it went on for about 30 seconds, I thought, well, I'll have a go. I thought it was a bream, it didn't feel anything. I'm in 46.8. Couldn't write this stuff, I tell you. Unbelievable. So hopefully she'll be alright. She's a little bit lively on the net. But we'll see. It's a mirror as well, which is nice, because there's a lot of commons in here. Oh yeah, she's a long old thing, this one. Cool, yeah. There we go, 46.8. Absolute stunning. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. I'll swing her around. And then we'll put her away. Unbelievable. I'll start to the evening this one. You can see her in all her glory, but yeah, cracking fish that one. Let's get this out of the way. We'll let her go, hopefully we can get this one round the way. Can't get enough of this stuff, I tell you. 46.8. Absolute quality. Love these fish. Absolutely love these fish. Go on, go on. Start to the evening. There we go. I'm warming up. Let's get this rods out. Well, you catch me on a Wednesday afternoon now. It's around about 3 o'clock, and it's too hot to fish. It's up in the 30s again, 34 again, I think. So I'm just chasing the shade at the moment. I brought the rods in around about midday. What I'll probably do in half an hour's time or something like that, I'll just send the bait boat out and just dump a load of bait over the spots, prepping it for this evening. Get the lines out of the water. I think pretty much everyone along the bank here, apart from the chap in number 1, I think he still puts rods out. We'll put them in, there's no point. And the reason being is I put the drone up yesterday afternoon. The breeze had sort of like abated a bit, so I thought I'd get the drone up and have a look around. And lo and behold, right in front of Peg 2 out in front of Adam, there was 100 plus just on the surface, just doing nothing really, just cruising around. So I screenshotted that, showed Adam and the Chapman number in Peg 3, and they were well happy with that. So much so that I think that afternoon they put the rods out, and he had a double take in daylight, which is the first daylight fish he's had. And I think Ronnie, his name is in Peg 1, he's had another couple as well. So he's had a 53 and 30 something or other, Ronnie has. So he's well happy. Anyway, back to me. Last night I had a fish, a 46.08, around about 10:15. You know, cracking fish that was. I enjoyed that one. It was a well nice fish. So yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to crack myself a beer, a cold one, and get some bait out on the spot and get me rods ready for putting them out in an hour's time or maybe 2. And we'll go from there. But as I said, up to date now I've had 6 fish, and it's Wednesday afternoon. But all my bites have come at night, bar the one I had this morning around about 11:30, 11:45 in the morning. I'll show you some footage of that. I was well excited as well. I thought my daytime bite. In the end I knew it was something light, but I'll show you footage of that now. Well, this is a first, a daytime bite. You see it slicking up there. So they're on it, and yeah. So it's now Wednesday morning. I think it's probably around about 11. This come totally out of the blue. This. Don't feel that big actually. In fact, it don't feel big at all. Gone under or See if I can bring it back. Let's go through a weed bed now. So I'll go under this, I think. See what happens now. Give a little bit of pressure on. I think it's just stuck in a weed bed at the moment. There we go. She's coming through now. Yeah, it's the thing with this. There's patches of weed around, but they're ever so soft. So they just, with just a little bit of pressure, they come through. There we go. I'll go under those rods. I'm tram lining the right and the middle rod. Oh, crikey, this come on. That's a tench. Don't think it was big. Oh well. So much for that excitement. Well, it's Thursday morning now. Another scorching day. It's going to be like this all week, as you know. But yeah, it's going to be another hot one. So, rule of thumb is fish till about midday, bring the rods in, rest the swim, and get them out again about 5 o'clock. Because all the bites that I've been having are at night. Talking of which, I had a run on my right hand rod about 9:30 last night. Had it on for about a minute or so. Felt a nice fish. You never know, do you, at that range. But then I felt it pull. I felt the hook pull, and I thought, oh, that's definitely gone. Yeah, and sure as eggs, that went. So that's a lost fish at 9:30, and then I reset that all up. And around about, I think it's early hours in the morning, 3 o'clock-ish, something like that, I had another take on the right hand rod, and that resulted in a 40-pound 2-ounce common. A lovely fish, hell of a gut on it. I'll show you that now actually. Oh, I didn't tread on the cord. Right. So it's early hours, Thursday morning now. I lost one about 10:30 last night. Just a hook pulled. But this is a welcome sight. Got a bit of a quarry on the middle rod as well at the moment. So, right. Go on the wrong way again. Another common, this one. This left hand rod's been quite prolific actually. It's the one that's been doing the damage. It's right on the edge of the drop off. At the top, about 5 foot of water. Hopefully she'll be good. Female up. There we go. 40-pound 4. 40-pound 4. Oh, come on. Play the ball. There we go. Hopefully you can see that in all the glory. Big boilie muncher, this one. So I can get the other side. She's good. footage, that one. Like that one. Gut on it. Go on, baby. Get in. I've just got a load of water going down the back of my waders. Oh, I'm happy with that. Right, let's get the rod back out again. So, there you go. I didn't bother showing you footage of it being weighed, there's no point, so just done it on the release and let you guys see what it's like. But yeah, I think at the moment there's only 3 of us at court. There's myself, Adam, and I think his name's Ronnie, down in Peg 1. But the main congregation are all down that end, pretty much. They're all down there. But they just split up, and you know, I'm just picking off the odd 1 or 2. Probably a different kettle of fish if they were up this neck of the woods, but no, I'm still, you know, got to be happy with 7 fish so far. It's Thursday morning. So yeah, what I'll do now is put the kettle on, might have a bit of brekkie, sit in the shade for a bit and listen to some sounds. So until the next time, which hopefully will be later on this afternoon, I might do some B-roll footage and we'll go from there.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You could stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. No, I stand my ground, won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, baby, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around, but I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, baby, and I won't back down. I will stand my ground. No, I won't back down. I will stand my ground, and I won't back down.
Right, I I thought I'd run through the setup that I'm using. This is obviously dropped from a bait boat, so it's an inline running setup, and it consists of just over 600 mils of the Korda nano tungsten tubing. This one's in weed green. I've got a 3-ounce lead there, and attached to that is the Korda shock leader sleeve. There's another option which I'll run through in a minute, but that's the shock leader sleeve. And then obviously the line's threaded through the tubing, and it's connected to a flexi ring quick change swivel. And I'll put a picture up there. As you can see, I cut the crook off of it, which enables the tungsten anti-tangle sleeve to slide on nice and easily. It doesn't rip when you pull it off to change your rig. So here's the other section which you can use, which is the Korda nano towel rubbers, and they fit the nano tubing really well, nice and tight. This is my preferred method, but either works. And again, as you can see, it slots in nice and simple, and there's 2 reasons. You can actually, when you get a take, depending on how far you jam the ring swivel in, it either takes the tubing out and slides the lead up the tubing, or it pulls the line out of the whole system, and you just have a running system with the line coming out. So here is the actual flexi ring quick change swivel, and as you can see there, I've actually cut I've cut the crook off, and that works really well. So okay, so this is the rig that I'm using. It's a bottom bait rig, and it's 7 inches from there to there, and it's got some Avid shrink tubing on there, and it's connected with a micro ring swivel. So it's basically a hybrid stiff, and it's the actual line itself is the Korda Supernatural, which I'm making the hair out of on the Albright knot, and that just fits all nice and neatly, as you'll see, straight into the nano towel rubber. Slide it all on, pop it all on like this. And the idea of the ring swivel and that lot, it lays flat wherever if there's any obstructions between the lead weight and your rig, it actually lays flat. The swivel gives it so much movement, as you can see there. So yeah, and obviously there's the wide gate Korda, wide gate 2 barbed, and yeah, so that's the rig that I'm using at the moment. Hope that helps. Well, it's now a Friday evening actually. And it's been quite an eventful day. Well, I say day, early hours of the morning right way through till sort of 11:30 this morning. Ended up with 4 fish, I think. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 fish, and I lost 1. So what happened is, something going through. What happened is, Mark from the other side went from 9 into 10, and all the fish were down that neck of the woods. Now when he moved in there, obviously that pushed them out, and they started to come down, and I was awake around about, well, I was awake on and off all night, but around about 5 o'clock there was boshing towards my left, and I thought, well, they started to come up in now, and that was it. It was all kicked off. So 12:30 Friday morning, I had a 4606 common, and I'll show you that now. Early hours Friday morning, and this is the right hand rod again. Another common 4606. There we go, 4606. very nice too. Let's get this one back out again now. So there's plenty of 40s are coming out. So yeah, it's always a good sign. But anyway, yeah, from there on, set that rod back out again. Again, that was on the right-hand rod, which is the most prevalent since I've been here, and that's one that's kicking off the most. Then at 2 a.m. I had a sort of like a mid to upper 30 common, and it was right close actually, right by the weed bed, literally a rod length out, but it dove straight into it, and I tried to free it up, slagging it off, and I tried to get the net in there. That didn't work, and I ended up hand lining it. Excuse me, it's catching up with me. Tried to hand line it in, but it just pulled in the end. So that was a lost one, unfortunately. 5:45 in the morning, I had a mirror of 36 on the nose, and again that was on the right hand rod. That was a bizarre take. That was. It was just like a bit beep and a beep, another beep. The bobbin went up to the butt of the rod, stayed there, then wouldn't do anything, and then it beeped, and I thought something's not right here, so I slackened off and it came straight back up again, so I hit into it. Bit of a bizarre take, and it ended up being a bit of a bizarre, unusual fish. It was like a two-tone linear, believe that or not. It was a mirror, and yeah, I'll show you that now. Okay, this is a mirror that I caught about an hour and a half ago. So I'll just go and grab it. I expect it's a bit lively. I think this one might just scrape the 30, I think. Let's have a look, see what's going on. Oh, that surprised me. Very surprising. .36 on the button. Right. Okay, let's get some shots of this. It's a bit of an unusual one. This says two-tone, but it's really weird. First time I've been able to actually fish in the daylight. This was caught, as I said, about an hour ago. It's like a two-tone linear. Bit different, this. There we go. Bit of a two-tone linear there. Different, isn't it? £36. I won't take the other shot up. Yeah, I'll see if I can get the other side going. that's the other side. So welcome surprise, especially in the daylight. First one this week actually. It's Friday morning now, packed down day. So yeah, we'll get this one away. There she goes. Unusual on that. So yeah, a bit of an unusual one, that one. Different, but welcome all the same. So the next couple of fish I had were quite surprising actually, because it was daytime bites. It was the middle rod went off first, and that was a 10:30 this morning. Totally out of the blue. Didn't even think this one was coming. So yeah, that one kicked off, and it ended up being a 38-12 comment. I'll show you that video now. Well, it's Friday morning now. I think it's about 10:30, and I saw last night that most of the fish were coming down. A lot of the fish were coming down this neck of the woods now. So I had a few fish last night. I had a 40, 46 and a 36, and I lost one just in there, right in there, went right deep. I waded up, but I couldn't get to it. Well, I could get to it, but the landing net didn't do nothing, and I ended up hand lining it, but it gave in the end. But this is such a welcome sight. It's another beautiful morning. So it's about 10:30, and the middle rod, which hasn't gone off since last Saturday morning, or Sunday morning, no, Sunday evening, 10:30, it's just ramped off. So they're definitely coming down here now. And normally around about this time you give up the ghost and go down and have a shower. But, yeah. Well, that went out to the middle, now it's coming to the left. We've just got to be careful of this weed bed here, because that's about 4 foot deep there, and it's solid. So if it does go, which it is to the left, I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. common here, which is apart from the tench, the first daytime bite. So get him in the retention sling and wear up. Let's see what she weighs. Mid-30, I think. Right, let's see what this one goes. Tiger. I reckon probably mid-30. Oh yeah, that's respectable. $38.12. It's actually nice to see them come up now. They've actually come up this end of the lake. I saw them come. I was up quite late last night and probably early this morning, and I saw them coming up. So hence why it's a daytime bite. Each one of these fish are absolutely immaculate. So there you go, £36.12. And it's good to have a nice daytime bite. First one this week, apart from the tench. So yeah, good for the camera as well. Okay, I'll get this one back. I'll take a shot of it going back as well. I'm wet anyway, so I might as well kneel down. Plus the fact it's nice and cool. So yeah. breath. Get in. So, the next bit of footage, you'll probably see what the carnage is all about. I was trying to get the middle rod out. I had the bait boat ready, all prepped, ready to lift it in the water and send it out. Rod was prepped, everything was done, bang, off it went. That was a left-hand rod, very unusual. So two daytime bites. So as soon as the fish come up, they were on it straight away. Obviously the bait had been out there all week, and they just come in and started grazing on it. So yeah, that was a left-hand rod, and that ended up being a 42.04, so 42.4. And again, I'll show you the footage of that one as well. Oh, there's a surprise. I think I'll give that 42.4. Another one, 40.24. Bloody hell. Thought this was going to be a mid-30, 42.4. Can't be happy with that. So I'll get a picture of her if she behaves. Come on, mate. Come on. There we go. 42.4. I think that pole's in the way, is it? 42.4. I'll get another shot if I can. There we go. 42.4. Fifth one today already. So that's it today. It's now just gone 6 o'clock in the evening. I've packed down all my main bits and pieces. All I've got to do is in the morning pull the van up and break down the rods, the bivvy and the bed chairs and that lot, get it in the back of the van, jump in the shower and I'm on my way. But it's been a thoroughly enjoyable week. Very hot, very hot. Just keeps you on your toes. There's some small fish just going through, like little roach, and they just keep banging the lines. Well, I've got the response quite low, high. It picks it up. But yeah, so anyway, everything's all sorted, all the ducks in a row. I've totally run out of bait now. So to give you an indication of what I've used 25 kilo of SLK, which I think was nowhere near enough. I should have bought 35. I've got through 25 plus 15, 30, 40 kilos of pellet and 30 kilos of maize. So that gives you an indication of the sort of bait I've been putting in, but that's going in. I haven't been I haven't absolutely been chucking it in like masses of bait loads at a time, just steady all the time, 2 or 3 times, 4 times a day. And obviously when I get a bite again, it goes out. So yeah, so that was a big learning curve. Bring some more bait with me next time, some more SLK, and yeah, we'll wrap this one up, and hopefully we can grow a couple of nice ones. So I'm on 11 fish at the moment. Actually run through what I've got. So Saturday evening when I arrived, I had a 52 common. Then I had a Sunday, I had a 3508 mirror, then a 40-pound 3 common. Monday morning I had a 3708 common. Tuesday morning I had a 3704. Tuesday evening at 10:15 I had a 4608. Wednesday 9:30 lost fish, it was a hook pull. Thursday 3:40 a.m. 4002 common. Friday at 12:30 4606. Friday at 2 a.m. lost a common in the weed. Friday at 5:45 I had the 36 mirror, and then at 10:30 and 11:15 I had the 3812 and a 4204. So yeah, it's a very, very good account. I'm well happy with that. Well impressed with the catch rate on that. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that, and hopefully we can build on it for the last couple tonight, and that's it. Righto, it's just gone. It's probably about 6:20 now, Friday evening. I just finished a vlog, and literally, as I pressed stop on the record button, this ramped off, which is a middle rod. Let's get myself prepped up. God, the rod couldn't have been in there more than 20 minutes. Just got back from getting some provisions and having a shower. Put the rods out. 20 minutes later, bang, off it goes. Lovely evening to this evening. Keep on away from all this weed if I can. That's where I lost one just down there last night, or early hours this morning. I walk the dog along the margins. Oh, he's going right in there. Don't want him to do that. Come on, out. Out, 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 out. To bully this out, literally. Oh, he's in the wee bed already. Far out. Come on, put some pressure on it. I'm not pulling the rod, I'm just getting tension and just let the rod do the work. See that tip coming back slowly? Come on. Get out of that wee bed. Wow, he's right in there, he is. This isn't good. He is literally right at the margin. This one never read the rule book. keep him reasonably close to the top. It's not too bad, but it's when they get deep. He's still way down there, I tell you. Way down there. See if it comes out. It's playing dirty, this one. He's in another wee bed now. Definitely make me one in my work for my money, this one. I think he's locked up. I think what I might do, I might loosen this off and go and get my waders on. Let's loosen it off, get some waders on. Righto, let's see if I can get this out of this weed bed. Right, got my waders on now. See if I can get them out of this weed bed now. Get a better angle on this one. He's still on. See him there. Just keep gradual pressure on him. I think he's out now. I think he's out. Yeah, it's clear now. That's a relief. Doing all the right, giving me all the right signals, all the right lunges. It's lovely when that water's dark like this time of evening. It's good to get some footage on the old video glasses as well. Come on, come on. Get in that net. Get in. Oh, shh. I'll have some of that. Oh, it's a nice mirror. Whew. You know you work for that, mate, didn't you? Maybe you work for that. That's a nice fish. That is a lovely fish. Oh dear, 53.12. This might be a bit angry, this one, but we'll have a look, see what's going on. Hopefully she plays up alright. I doubt it though, she's really lively. But it's a beautiful mirror. See if she behaves. She's a unit, this one. She's going to be lively, isn't I? I might be able to get one quick go at it. There we go. 53.12. Absolutely love these grey ones. Beautiful. Favourite fish. Oh mate, I really want to pick her up again. I might give it another go. I'll try the other side, but if she goes, she goes. Oh, she's a unit, this one. Come on. There we go. And that'll do, I'll put her back now. Oh, there we go. Oh dear. Go on then, go on. I am well happy with that. Well happy. Right, time for the kebab. Right, this is a Friday evening and it's a common 48.14. So it's just been weighed up. Let's get a few shots of her. Hopefully should be good. What's common? It's 48.14. It's Friday. It's wiped up the other one, so I've got to sort them out. So a bit lively, she won't be right. There you go. 48.14. Try that again, there we go. So fat thing this is, 48.14, so yeah. So there you have it, that was a 48.14 common, and that pretty much wrapped up the whole of the week. Then there was nothing else caught that evening, and I'd set the alarm for 5 o'clock in the morning to pack down and jump in the shower and head off early doors to get the ferry back from Calais to Dover. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and yep, I look forward to my next trip, which is Lake 1 and 2 exclusive next April 2024. Thanks for watching.